morning.
Good morning, guys. So we
Kyle's
have been
back
up
there.
since
We've been up since 7 a.m.
We are on our way to go get our buddy Tom and get some breakfast and start our day. I'm hoping to go back to the Holy Land and do some exploring.
I'm gonna take my glasses off because it looks weird.
And try not to get murdered.
Yeah, we're gonna go back during the daytime and do a lot more exploring of the churches and the Holy Land, and also go get some dumplings later.
Yeah.
And just enjoy and have fun.
So we'll be back when some more stuff happens then, I guess.
Promise I will get better footage today.
Yes. All right, guys, so we picked up a hitchhiker along the way.
No, we picked up Tom. Kyle is still back there, even though he's not in the camera.
Yes, he's creeping.
They have the shortest person in the front seat holding the camera, so I can't get everyone in.
You're only shorter than me.
No, you guys are like my height. Well, Kyle, you're still taller than me.
Not by much, but yeah.
We're about to go to breakfast, and I'm a ghost because of the sun. So
you're a ghost because you're white as fuck.
Thank you. This is such a great Connecticut moon.
Oh, we're not even turning?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna go before Keith kills us.
Okay, so we just had a banging ass breakfast.
Delicious.
We're back at Kyle's house. Kyle had to run in real quick and do some stuff and bring in some of the leftovers.
Mostly
and we're gonna go adventuring. I really want to get to that.
No, first
Holy
we're
Land.
Seeing the church because I want.
But yes, we're gonna check out. There's a couple of churches that we saw from the highway when we came up last time, and this time that we want to go check out.
And then we're going back to
and then we're gonna go adventure into Holy Land. So we'll be back when we get to something
work up a hunger.
More interesting than just sitting in the car. We are in Waterbury, in historic Waterbury, I guess, right?
Historic Waterbury.
So we're gonna go check some stuff out, starting with this thing here. So what do we got here?
So U.S. Navy Lieutenant Reverend Thomas Michael Conway, Chaplain, USS Indianapolis, born April 5th, 1908, Waterbury, Connecticut, died August 2nd, 1945, Pacific Ocean. On July 30th, 1945, the USS Indianapolis was struck by Japanese torpedoes in the Pacific Ocean and sunk that day. 1,197 men went in the shark-infested waters, only 317 survived. Father Thomas M. Conway survived the sinking, and for over 3 days, with total disregard to his personal safety, swam from group to group, aided the wounded, ministered to the dying, and calmed the frightened with his faith and prayers. On August 2nd, 1945, Father Thomas M. Conway was the last chaplain to die in combat in World War II. We know that he helped save the lives of 67 men. Only God knows how many souls he saved. Aww.
That's cool. Very cool.
That's amazing.
And that's the bust. That's pretty cool. There are actually names on those tags, which is crazy. So that's an interesting bust.
Yeah.
And I like that it's the water and that it, like, you know, it's yeah, this is outside of the church here. But there are a lot of like churches and stuff around. So
it was raining, I'm walking home.
But I think this over here is what Allie really wants to check out, this church over here. So we're probably gonna go check that out too. The Basilica of the Immaculate Conception. Is that this here? This big ass building right here? And Allie's on the run. We're trying to catch up. That is really cool. I like how it's decorated.
It's really pretty. Oh, another thing I used to like when I used to go here.
These doors are amazing. The archway above the doors and the ceiling. It's very classic ceiling. All right, so we just checked out the War Monument. Now, I think we're gonna go across to this church over here.
Are we going to that church?
Yeah, I think.
Where are we gonna go to that?
What? Oh, the center thing?
What is that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool too. We'll definitely have to get over there and check
How
that
do we
out.
get over there?
You just cross the street.
Yeah, but there's no crosswalk.
Well, then you gotta figure it out. It's gonna be a rough one, but we'll figure it out. So let's head over there. So right now we're over by the Matatuck Museum for Arts and History, and there's this nifty like thing in the circle here. So we're gonna try to get a closer shot of that. What?
Something revolutionary.
Washington, Rochambeau, Revolutionary Route.
Waterbury, Middlebury. I'm gonna say it Southbury. I'm gonna do it bad.
No, that was right, Southbury.
French General
Jean Baptiste.
Something in a lot of different languages. And thousands of French ground and naval forces arrived in Newport in July of 1780 to assist the Americans in the War for Independence. After wintering in Newport, Something's troops marched through Connecticut to join General George Washington's Continental Army just over the New York border. The combined forces moved down the eastern seaboard and confronted Lieutenant General Earl Cornwallis and the British Army in Yorktown, Virginia, after a prolonged siege. Cornwallis surrendered on October 19, 1781, virtually ending the war and ensuring American independence. This is one of 11 informative panels that mark the French route south through Connecticut from June 19th to July 2nd, 1781, and on the return north, October 23rd to November 9th, 1782. A hard road. Not all of the 4,700 French soldiers who started out from Newport made it to Yorktown. Some succumbed to illness along the way. 2 soldiers believed to have died in Waterbury were likely buried here in what is today's East Farm Cemetery. Caring for ailing soldiers was an enterprise in many towns along the route. Local residents were paid with French silver for administering to the sick. The town of Waterbury paid 15 shillings to Joseph Beach to purchase land for a burying ground. Beach owned an inn across the street believed to be where the French soldiers were cared for before they died. The land, 4 Rod Square, was part of St. Joseph's Meadow and is today East Farm Cemetery, a 6-foot-high granite monument erected in 1914 to commemorate the 2 French soldiers still stands, surrounded by roughly 24 18th and 19th century grave sites.
The sides of this thing are awesome. There's these lamp posts.
There's more reading.
Oh yeah.
Brave men who rally at your country's call went forth to fight. If heaven's will to fall. Return, ye walk with us through sunnier years, and hear a nation say, God bless you all. Brave men who yet a heavier burden bore, and came not home to hearts by grief made sore. If they call you dead, but
Lo, ye grandly lived, shrined in the nation's love forevermore.
I cannot read that. I struggle really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it's faded too.
All for the grand. This is all for the grand.
So checking out these monuments, there's Allie, Kyle, and Tom walking across the street, trying to figure out how I got across the street. But that monument is really something. It's right in the middle of the circle here, right next to the church. This is the side of the church here. Really cool.
I'm gonna score real quick. It was burned and property has been placed on the National Register.
Yeah, over here. There's more here. It's very hard to read, but it says, St. James Church, established from England in 1732 by the Venerable Society for the Propagation of the Gospel in Foreign Paris. In 1797, renamed St. John's Church. When they saw unto me, we shall go. You shall revere in my sanctuary. I am the Lord. And then on this side, what does it say on this side? Into the house of the Lord. These windows are amazing too. So what's this? The Labyrinth at St. John's. Wow, this place, it looks like an old boarding school type of thing. And it's attached to the side of the church, which is really cool. Oh, there it is. There's the Labyrinth. So this is the Labyrinth at St. John's. You say there's names? What do you mean, on the stones? Oh, that's cool. So this is the Labyrinth at St. John's, and I'm gonna get a picture here too. Every red door.
Every red door.
It really is. It reminds me of like a boarding school.
Yeah. So pretty.
This garden is dedicated to the memory of Reverend Peter Holroyd and the To the Earth Ministries of St. John's Parish, 1996. Across every meadow, clouds of butterflies receive communion, nectar from the flowers. They dance their praise, their joy, their thanks to the glorious of creation. PH.
That's it. Tom's to be a little funny.
I realize at some point I'm just going to give up, huh?
Oh, you're so close though.
Kyle's a roadblock.
I'm a roadblock. I'm like the Minotaur on a maze.
Right?
Circle of life.
This is kind of neat. St. John's Parish Churchyard. And I'm just going to take a little break on this bench. So far, it's a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of really cool old stuff here. And we're just going to take another round and see what else we can find here. So let's do that. We're on Church Street. This building, I'm not sure what it is. This is really scenic though. Like just this area right here is just really scenic. There's the church and you got the thing over there, the war monument, the churches. I guess this used to be a barber shop here. Love the stained glass over the doors, that's really cool. The Farrington building. Love the archway. That's really cool. This used to be a theater of some kind or something. That's what it reminds me of. The front of it looks like a theater. And I love this. This archway is really cool. I like that a lot. And the glass, the stained glass over the doors over there. Over here though, there's the shutter, so it blocks the stained glass. Yeah, this is definitely like the heart of some history there.
This entire vlog.
Right? This is really cool.
It's probably not the same.
Well, I guess this used to be a light post or something here.
Yeah, I think so.
But there's a lot of names here. Waiting to cross Main Street, it looks like. The sun is like blaring from behind me.
we're gonna be able to cross soon. It's gonna be a red light. It didn't switch.
Yeah, it didn't switch. I don't know.
Well, go.
I guess we'll just go. Yeah. Crossing the street, nothing to see here. Fat guy crossing the street. Come on, guys.
Clock tower.
Clock tower. It's the clock tower. Oh, looks like they're pruning trees. Do they decorate those trees?
I think so, yeah, they decorate.
Huh. So that would be cool to see. So right now I'm just sitting on a bench, relaxing, taking it all in. And it's really something to sit here and look around at all of this like history and, you know, it's the beauty and the architecture.
You're looking at it from the outside in. I've lived here all my life, and this is the first time I think I've slowed down and actually looked at some of the, you know, just actually reflected on some of the history here. You don't really think, I don't really think about it all that much.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I do the same thing when I'm in my, you know, my area.
Yeah.
I look at a lot of the, you know, a lot of the history, a lot of the stuff, and I tell a lot of people about it. I kind of take everybody around town, you know, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is where, you know, like we had that at the end of one of the roads is where in the 40s, I think it was in the 40s, it was a decommissioned radio tower for the Germans.
Wow.
And so, yeah, it was really cool. And it was actually like involved with like Lucille Ball. She, like, that was the radio tower where she supposedly had the fillings in her teeth that picked up the radio transmissions. So yeah. So there's like, you know, there's like little things, little nuances and stuff. And when you live in the town, you don't always get the chance to stop and take a look at some of this stuff.
Because you live there, so that's
right. You live
really
there, you don't think it's that big of a deal, but then, like, you know, like sometimes when you stop and look at it and you're just amazed at the stuff that goes on in the place where you lived, you know.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could see it from you and Allie's eyes, because you guys, you know, lit up when you went to the church, or you went to the Labyrinth and just looked at the buildings and the monument and stuff like that. And I'm downtown at least twice a week usually.
Right.
So I, you know, I have stuff going on, but I can't always look at the historical sites. Like when people say historical Waterbury,
right?
Like here's the funny thing about living here. We crack on where we live, but we're weirdly defensive about where we live.
Right.
Like people that don't know about Waterbury or I have heard about Waterbury, they just think it's all like ghetto, or they think it's, you know, they think it's like a bad place to live or a boring place to live. And we'll be like, what'd you say? You know?
Right.
Whereas we'll have the same attitude because we live here. It's that weird protectiveness we have with this town.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I'm glad you and Allie are enjoying yourselves, because it's giving me a chance to be the tour guide.
Yeah, slow down and take a look at what's going on. You know, what there is around. Like I said, between the natural beauty, the architectural beauty, you know,
the fact that we got a nice day out of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That it's a nice day, because it's been cold the last couple days.
Oh yeah.
Real windy too.
Cold.
So, but we're gonna just take it in for a minute and then probably head over to the Holy Land and do a little exploring over there. I can't wait. So psyched. And then we're probably gonna grab some dumplings after that.
Yeah,
so.
Dumplings. We can still gotta take you to get some hot dogs.
Yeah, true.
There's gonna be a few things you do before Friday.
Absolutely. So we'll come back when we're doing some more stuff.
Hey guys, so thank you for joining me for this second part of this vlog. It was a really long day of doing things, so I didn't want to put everything into one video. So I hope you guys don't mind that I shortened it down to like this 20-minute video here. But, you know, anyways, thank you guys for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoy these. Anyways, funny enough that this happened 2 years ago. It's a little weird to see myself back then and hear myself on camera, like, struggling to catch my breath. Just really tells me that, you know, I wasn't in as healthy of a place as I thought I was at the time. But, you know, things change, people change, and times change. Anyways, I hope you guys change too with me, and enjoy the videos coming soon. Bye, guys.